Let's play a little bit of Star Trek Online today. Waiting for it to load up here. We'll run through and do some turns and whatnot. This is my main tune. Let's get out of the way here. This is my main tune. There we go. Yeah. Handsome. Anyways. So, what do we got for endeavors? Today we have Tetrion damage. Ground. Joyous. Harvest materials. Ground. Very interesting. Destroy Tholian ships. Well, guess what today is? Today is an event. So, red alert event. So let's go ahead and blow up Tholian ships and collect ourselves a free reward. Yeah. Alright, so we are on old Starbase 1 because now we know there's a new Starbase. So eventually I'm sure they're going to update this model like they did a few years back from the previous model. So, anyways, my ship here, when and if we get to it, here we go. I'm running a legendary Defiant. I believe Mirror Universe Defiant. May not be. We'll find out here in a second. This one. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the one I'm running. I'm just running it as a basic phaser play build. So no major purpose to it. I just want to have fun with it and see pretty lights come out of it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some damage in here. Some mouse torpedoes. Those things are pretty wicked. See if we can find the big girls. Look, everybody wants to beat up on those. I remember the day you play a map like this, and it would take forever. That. Go grab some of the goodies that are left behind here. These goodies are always good to have. Somebody else picked them up for us, so we'll just piggyback off their efforts. So, how many did we get? Well, we got 11 of some odd, 30. So let's go ahead and leave that. That's not bad. Not bad for the first haul. Righty. Let's go ahead and include our event campaign. We'll claim it, and we get to run it again for 8,000 more dilithium. So I'll go ahead and queue that up. Run around here real quick. So this is the ship manager. As you can see, I have quite a bit of ships here. I've been working on this one because I wanted to get it, get the trade for it and whatnot. Plus, it's different than what I've been running before, and I haven't ran a Defiant class in such a time that figured, why not? They're small, they're maneuverable, a lot of fun. Now, I could have built it a lot differently to be a lot more aggressive, but I just kind of slapped some fun consoles on it for the purpose of, seeing a lot of eye candy go off, a lot of beams, a lot of point defense, things like that. It does okay. It can, with those Maelstrom torpedo, it can do some pretty good damage when it procs. So, oh, look, somebody's little walker. These things are so cool. Look at that. It's a neat looking little model. Let's go Go ahead and beam out a Starfleet command here. I'm just going to beam into near space since next to the space station and Sol system. These load screens, sometimes they can take forever and they hang, or they can. This one here, this screen right here, I absolutely hate this screen. I just every time I see it, I like, yeah, and of course it hangs and stays there just to drive me nuts. But it's my least favorite of all the ones they have done. So, and we're immediately going to warp out. Hey, you're a space dock. Okay, or I should say, the Fleet Museum now. I guess it depends on your time, your era. All right. Go kill some more Tholian ships here. Looks like they're already on it. That was an easy 8,000. Yeah, I was saying this load screen, absolutely hate it. Anything with this character on it is meh at best. Come on, you can do it. You can load Sol System. Why don't you edit this out? Because I'm lazy. I don't feel like editing nothing. Ooh, look what we got. We got ourselves one of the Yorktown class variants. This is such a good looking ship. It's a fan base ship. I only saw it for a few seconds in the last season of Picard, and then they decommissioned it. Here's a new ship, and she's gone. So, alright, so most of the stuff is ground stuff, and I'm not going to bore you with ground stuff. I'll go ahead and I know where we can go. Go blow up the Tholian ships. It's a bit of a walk from here, but it'll do. There's actually, when you have do these ground missions where you have to grab resources, there's a mission on the way that can actually do that for us. And I think it's here at the Solanae Dyson Sphere. Let's go ahead and see what we got as far as episodes that are inactive. I may have cleared it because I had a few that I had going on that I'd cleared. But it's one of these you can do, and it's like within the first couple of minutes you can scan resources, and you're done with it. And all you have to do is just beam out, and the mission just stays active whenever you have one of these, gather ground resources, materials off the ground. You can just do that mission real quick, and you just do it over and over and over again. Grab the mission, beam out, restart the mission, grab the stuff, beam out, restart the mission. It's pretty good. You can get it done pretty quick that way. I have a different one I want to do, so I'm not going to do that. But usually I keep one of these Solanae missions queued just for that purposes. And if you have to do captains, one of the Dominion episodes is really good for that, for dealing with captains, because within the first couple of minutes of the episode starting. Well, actually, you got to fight through space, and then you end up on a Herc ship, and you got to fight the captains on the Herc ship, and there's a lot of them. So you get to that point, you exit out, and then whenever you reload the episode, you start at that point, and you can go through and blow up all the kill all the Herc captains, and then get out again. Usually, I can get 3 to 4 within a minute or two, and then I just beam out, go on about doing something else. But yeah, it's pretty basic. I would run another mission, but every time you run one of these events, you end up back at Soul Space. It's kind of a pain, so best is to go this way. Let's go ahead and hit Transwarp, see how fast she goes. What we're doing is we're going to the Archer system, which is right there. And in the Archer system, it's infested with Tholians. So it's a good Tholian mission if you got one of these over here to do. I think, yeah, you can kill 30 Tholians in that mission easily. You only have to run it once. Or it's a patrol, because it's a system thing, so it's a patrol. Now again, this ship is not set up for DPS, it's just set up for, pew pew, pew pew stuff. And, just to make eye candy look like fun, because I'm not much of a Defiant. These are a pilot escort, and I'm not really interested in flying pilot escorts. I like the bigger ships, because more firepower. You can spend more time setting them up and dialing them in for DPS, but the meta for DPS keeps changing. I mean, depending on who you watch or who you talk to, the meta changes. So when I tell people, it's just get in there, get what you enjoy watching or playing with, and focus on building it out. So, it's going to be one of these really slow loading maps. Yeah, I really need to invest in editing software. Any suggestions? Please post them in the comments below. Appreciate it. Along with, you hit the like button for me. It'd be great. YouTube says, ask people to hit your like button. Get more likes. Get more likes. I'm like, yeah, okay. We'll do that. We'll work on that. That's what we'll do. We'll work on that. Oh my gosh. These micro updates. What a pain. If you get a load screen, sometimes you get a micro update. You'll see it up there in the upper left-hand corner. A lot of times you may not see it when it's doing micro updates. But at least they fixed their update server, because that thing was not working well for a long time. And it finally crapped the bed on them and shut down STO for a few days. That was fun. Space magic. I know. Sometimes it makes the torpedoes fire when I want them to fire. They spam the beta or the alpha. If you're doing a Delta recruit, or excuse me, a commando recruit, and you have to do surprise attacks, you can cloak your ship right about now, and then decloak and attack this right here, because believe it or not, each one of these points counts as a ship. And you would get a lot of credit for blowing those up after decloaking, and that will help your Klingon recruit level up on sets. So this Archer map is actually really good for that. Hoping your Klingon gets someone through. Sneak attacks in. And yes, I do collect the rewards, mainly so that I can cash them out and save the cash and buy something else. It takes a long time to collect a lot of EC in this game if you're not a very active player. Even if you are an active player, to get to 1.5 billion EC could probably take you upwards of a year. So you have to be very aggressive if you want to do the EC game and basically buy your ships. That, or you have to be willing to put a lot of stuff on the exchange and sell a lot of, open a lot of gambling boxes, and sell the stuff on the exchange in hopes that other people want to buy it. And I found that that's a hit or miss thing, and it can be more expensive than it's worth. You're basically converting real world money into fake money for digital assets that at some point will go away and never have existed in the first place. So this depends on how much money you want to dump into your fantasy video game before somebody pulls the plug on it and says, yeah, thanks for all the money and all your many years of playing, but we decided to shut it all down and do something new. We want to scorch your expectations. So, yeah. And they've done it. I mean, they shut down a Star Wars game that was in the middle of its height of its popularity. It was growing in popularity, and they shut it down because of Sony or somebody. So yeah, I used to play a first-person shooter called Tribes. It was owned by a company called Dynamax, which in itself was owned by a company called Sierra. Yeah, so Sierra went defunct, and before they went defunct, they killed Dynamax, because why not? There we go. And we met our requirement. Anyways, I appreciate you taking time to watch. Of course, this is just me mucking about on Star Trek Online, and it's a great game. If you have a chance to pick it up, it's free to play. You can, of course, pay to win, or you can really grind away and have a pretty good experience. Right now, they're gearing up for a new series of events and rewards. So if you are thinking of playing the game, now would be a great time to jump in and pick up some freebies. You have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.